In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to configure an aggregate link from your UniFi switch to your Fortigate firewall. What this is going to do is you don't have the ability to use a DAC cable or fiber connection between your UniFi switch and your Fortigate firewall for 10 gigabit throughput. This is going to allow you to get a little bit more than the standard 1 gigabit speeds for your internal traffic. And if you have an ISP link that's larger than 1 gigabit, you'll be able to get some increased speeds there as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our first configuration on the UniFi switch. And to do that, I'm just in the UniFi cloud controller, but this can be done from a local gateway or the Hostify controller. It looks a little bit different, but it's the same kind of setup. So what we're going to do here is once we're in the switch that we want to connect to our firewall, we're going to find the ports that we want to use for our aggregate link. In this example, I'm going to use ports 9 and 10 on my UniFi switch. So I'm going to go ahead and click 9. And as the side pops out here, I'm going to find the advanced section and I'm going to click on manual. And under the operation field right here, I'm going to hit the drop down and we're going to select aggregating. When I do that, it's going to give me the option to select another port to aggregate with the port that I'm currently selecting, which is 9. So I'm going to use 9 and 10, so I'll leave this standard, but you can click and change this if you'd like. And all the rest of this stuff looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the changes. I don't have anything plugged into those ports at the moment, so it's not going to impact anything I have going on. I will say, if you're in the middle of production or you're using the ports currently for a regular connection and you try to switch it to aggregate, it won't work. So the reason that I'm using these two ports is because they're not in use, and you can see my port 12 is my current uplink, which I don't want to disturb. So I went ahead and I made these my aggregates, and you can see now we have the fun little symbol, the aggregation symbol on the ports. All right, so now that we have these two ports aggregating, we need to make some configurations on our Fortigate firewall. So we're going to hop over to that. And if you go to your interfaces under network, your interfaces menu, the interfaces that you're going to use for this aggregate have to have no configuration currently and no references. As you can see, I have my internal 1 interface and my internal 5 interface on my 60F. Those have no references and have no config. So those are the two that I'm going to use. So I'm going to go ahead and click Create New and then click Interface. And I'm just going to call this UniFi Lab Demo. Actually, call it LAG for link aggregation. All right. And for type, we're going to select 802.3AD aggregate. Interface members, we're going to select our unused interfaces that we just discussed in the previous step. And then for IP address, I'm just going to make up something here. All right. And we need to enable DHCP so that our switch can get an address. So here we go. Start this at 20. All right. So this should be enough for us to get going. As you can see, if we go back here, pop over to my UniFi devices, you can see right now my switch has a 192.168.1 address. So whenever we move it over to the lag that we just created, it should get a 10.70.70 address. So we're going to go ahead and click OK. This is the interface that we created right here, our aggregate interface. So what we need to do is we need to make a connection. I have to remove that port 12 connection from my switch currently, the current uplink. And then I have to make a connection on ports 9 and 10 to ports 1 and 5 on my firewall, because those are the ones that are part of my aggregate. And just to kind of show you in a simple diagram how we're going to make these connections, this is the 60F that I have that I'm working with. and we're going to take ports 9 and 10, and we're going to plug those guys into ports 1 and 5 on the Fortigate. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make that connection now. All right, so I went ahead and made that connection from the switch to the Fortigate, and let's take a look here. Okay, we can see our aggregate link is up, and honestly, you probably want to monitor it for a bit. Sometimes what will happen is these interfaces will show green, but this will continually go from green to red. So monitor it, make sure that basically the link aggregation isn't flapping constantly. So it looks like we're green here. We do have a DHCP lease that was out. So one thing that we need to make sure is that it looks like our link's good, but we need to make sure that this aggregate interface has internet access. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and I'm going to put it in a zone that already has internet access, a firewall policy with internet access on it. So it's in my list right here. I'm going to go ahead and click it. And now it should come online in the UniFi portal with the new IP in as an aggregate in the next few minutes. Okay, so we can see that our switch finally was able to reach back out to the controller with a new IP of the aggregate that we selected. So we'll let that do its thing for a minute, whatever getting ready means. Okay, looks like we're up to date. So if we go ahead and click on this guy, all of our ports are showing. You can see now the uplink has to do with these two ports. 12 is no longer lit, and we're showing it, that aggregate link here. And if we look at our, I want to say, back on this screen here, we can see that we're getting 2 gigabit worth of throughput. So just a quick tutorial on how to create an aggregate link from a UniFi switch to a Fortigate firewall. Super easy, takes maybe 10 minutes at the most. And at this point, if just to kind of show you how to, if you wanted to add VLANs on the Fortigate side, you would just create new interface saying that you want to add VLANs on that aggregate. Let's call this like VLAN.300, and we would leave that as VLAN, and then you would select the new aggregate that we just created. Right, and you would finish filling all this out, and then you'd click OK, and there you go. Now you can start working on your VLANs for your setup. Hope this was helpful for you. I'll see you guys in the next one.